Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Olumide Macaulay. On the program today, an accident occurs on the Kara-berger of the Lagos-Ibadan expressway. The Kaduna State government moves to calm nerves after southern Kaduna violence, promoting peace. And another ASU crisis in Nigerian university. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin on a sober note with an accident that occurred on a major highway in the southwestern region of the country, the Lagos-Ibadan expressway, just coming out of Lagos on the fringes, the Kara-berger axis, where 3 people have been confirmed dead after the early morning accident, and it involved about 4 vehicles that were completely burnt. The collision is believed to have been caused when a truck carrying consumables ran into a tanker laden with diesel. Evacuation efforts are still on, with men of the National Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, the NSCDC, the fire service and the police all combining resources to clear the area. Traffic is still very heavy. Officials are working to clear the roads. Our correspondent, Kara-berger, reports.
The inferno began as most Lagosians were waking up to a brand new day. Most commuters heading towards the Mowe-Ibafo axis of the Lagos-Ibadan expressway were already expecting the usually heavy traffic because of the ongoing road rehabilitation. But no one was prepared for the horrific scenes waiting along the Kara market area. Residents living in the Berger, Isheri and adjoining areas say they heard a loud explosion in the wee hours of today. Eyewitnesses later reported it was caused by a collision between 2 heavy-duty trucks. A vehicle carrying biscuits ran into another laden with diesel.
So we are in our truck because there is hold up. So I'm in my truck when I hear a noise. After the noise, the next thing I see is fire. The tanker on my side just exploded. So, and I find it difficult to rush out from my vehicle with my boy. So we thank God we survived it, and we lost many things inside because everything burned down.
This is the aftermath. It's hard to tell the actual number of casualties at this time, as bodies were burnt beyond recognition, but 3 fatalities have so far been reported. Evacuation of burnt vehicles have since begun, with the fire service, police, LASEMA and FRSC combining resources.
What you have seen was a classical example of indiscipline that has been happening on this road since the commencement of the rehabilitation of the route. As you can see, there are about 4 vehicles involved, which means 2-lane carriageway had been converted to 4 lanes. And as a result, they struck themselves and there was a crash. And as a result, there was also an explosion of fire. But what is happening right now is that we have all mobilized and we are trying to see that the debris are removed and the traffic is restored.
With a higher percentage of accidents usually recorded at this time of the year, road safety officials have already started their Ember Months campaign, cautioning commuters to be extra careful. One of the measures being introduced is the speed limiter being installed in vehicles. As the year draws to a close, this will no doubt add to the statistics of road fatalities across the country. Officials are hopeful that with the increased campaigns, there might be a decrease in the number of accidents from previous years. Kara-berger reporting for Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, the Southwest spokesperson of the National Emergency Management Agency, Mr. Ibrahim Farinloye, has advised that motorists coming to Lagos and going out of Lagos should avoid the Ibadan Expressway or choose another date to travel until the situation is well in hand. Speaking to Channels Television earlier today, he advised drivers to be more aware of the condition of their vehicles before embarking on any journey. Mr. Farinloye says that drivers need to know how to use the fire extinguishers in their vehicles.
We've started evacuating the wreckages of the affected vehicles. In the next 1 hour, the traffic will be opened. Presently, by now, as I'm here now, the last vehicle, the last wreckage on the road will have been removed. The next phase is to clear the debris on the road and get fire service to get much water to cool the affected portion of the road because of the heat. If we allow any vehicle to pass through that route now, some of the tires can be affected and get peeled off along the way, as most of them are most of the vehicles trapped now are long distance traveling vehicles. So we want to ensure that no matter how late they are, they should get to their destination in safe condition. We have 2 tankers, 3 articulated vehicles, and 1 smaller car. At least we recovered the dead body, and 1 motor boy was sustained light injury. We've gone on here, both electronic, social media, and some of the newspapers who run online something to advise motorists to avoid Lagos-Ibadan route, take Ibadan, or alternatively Ijebu-Ode route to bust at Shagamu to avoid such route, because both inward and outward Lagos, the traffic has been very, very heavy. So what we have done was to alternate the single road, the inward Lagos, to alternate it 1 hour or 2 hours. Outward Lagos will be 2 lanes, while inward Lagos will be 1 lane. Alternatively, we change it. Are you ready? Like that, to reduce those who have been trapped presently now, while other traffic owners. And we also advise that most of the people who are traveling now, if they can, since they are still within Lagos, if they can postpone their journey till maybe possibly tomorrow, when the traffic will be less, it will be much more safer and better for them to do that. We only advise drivers to be very, very conscious of their safety, and especially their vehicles. They should look at their vehicles. Then the tanker's driver has to know how to operate their fire extinguishers.
You're watching